Value quality relationships. In high school, people get so caught up. People get so caught up in their kiss counts or how many people you're talking to or whatever. You know what I mean? Quality relationships are what matters. Don't let the world fool you and say that casual kissing is good. Come on, man. You know it's not. Let's be real. Have some self-control. There's been times where I have felt like getting with somebody that I didn't really like. Getting with somebody that liked me, I didn't really like them back. But it was like a thought in the back of my head. Like, you always have this thought where it's like, you could just get in and get out. But, like, why would I do that if I knew it was always going to come to an end? And why would I do that if I knew that wasn't the end goal that I wanted? Personally, I'm dating to marry. I don't want anything less. And if there's somebody I don't like or something I don't like, I'm not going to date that person. And if I don't like them. But that's besides the point. So many of my friends, we're very religious. And, I don't know, very religious. We go to church, right? And we know that sex before marriage is bad. Right? Well, not like bad, but like we know, like, the idea of sex is like supposed to be a gift, and it is something you cherish and imagine like giving that to your partner who you love and care and you're going to spend the rest of your life with, that you had self-control and waited till the end. I'm not saying you're bad if you haven't done that yet. I know people that have. But I'm just saying that's something you'll never get back. And I know people that regret it now. Anyways, there's some of my friends who are like this religious, right? There's like a line they go to, right? They can do whatever, from holding hands to making out. And then there's the line, right? And that's for like, but they get close to that line. And why would you ever need to get near it? If the goal is to be a better person, the goal is to have self-control, the goal is to be disciplined, why would you get near that line if you don't have to? That's what I tell my friends, that if they go to like parties or something, why would you go near that line if you don't have to? Everyone's like, oh, to have fun. Don't let the world fool you. Do not let the world fool you and say that casual kissing isn't bad. Because it is. It's destructive. Because, as a society, we said sex is normal, right? And like a religious standpoint, we said sex is bad, but kissing is fine. And that's where people fall off. Because it's not the idea of kissing. It's not the idea of whatever. It's the idea that you have no self-control over it. The idea that it's not going to work. It's not right. But you do it because what? Because why? Because you're lonely, Value your quality relationships. Do not just make out with random people. And not only that, it like lowers, there's people that have made out with people I know. And it just makes me feel like I never date them now. Because they don't understand that their actions matter. That like high school isn't just a time we have fun, blah blah blah, Like your actions tell people who you are. And if you made out with this person that you think is just horrible now or blah blah blah, like you did it on a whim, what does that make you? And so many of them too are like, oh my goodness, that person's such a hoe. And it's like, then what does that make you? a double standard, you know? And I'm not doing this to like bash on any of these people, like they know who they are. But I just mean like they lost something that they didn't see that they had. They had value knowing that they were in a relationship and they were in a good relationship and they did whatever in that. As soon as you go from a healthy relationship to after that relationship just rebounding, or like people made up rebounding. Like I needed a rebound. How crazy is that? I needed a rebound. So I don't want to have self-control. It's not that kissing is bad, it's what it stands for. And it stands for no leash. There's like nothing that you wouldn't do, you know. It's like I'm just going to keep on getting closer and closer to the cliff. I'll never fall off though. People don't see that when they go from a healthy relationship to just like making out with a bunch of people. It brings their value down. Because as somebody looking in, why would I want to date somebody that had a healthy relationship and then rebounded off of a bunch of people? Because why? Because they didn't have self-control. There's all types of excuses people make up for this though, but it's kind of my rant. Especially in high school. People so many people just like are casually fine with it. Or just like it's so normalized. It's not a good thing. It never was a good thing, no matter how you try to justify it. You know? I don't know. I feel like it's something people need to realize. And I knew that from the start too. Like, bro, I'm telling you, I've been close. Everyone's like thought of it, you know. There's this innate desire to have relations with somebody else or to feel loved, or just to like get rid of that for a night, you know. It's not worth it. It's just not worth it. Because no matter what, at the end of it, you're gonna have nothing. You're still gonna be the exact same person. So why would you go make out with that random guy, girl, whatever, when it's gonna bring you nothing? And not only that, but people see it and it matters. It seriously matters. Your actions affect your future. But I still think, you know, anybody that's done that can be redeemed from it. It's not necessarily the fact that they've done it. Like your past doesn't define you. I'm just saying that, like, if you go about it and think it's not bad, then it's like, what are we doing? But if you go about it and you like rightfully try to change, I'll support you the whole way. But yeah, that's my rant for the day. I truly believe like this is so underrated, and it shouldn't be something we praise. But that's just me. I don't know what y'all think. Let me know in the comments if you even made it this far. Hit the subscribe. That'd be dope. Yeah, I'll try to post more. I'm just trying to get consistent because I'm not perfect. I was literally just sitting on my bed watching YouTube before this. But yeah, if you leave a comment or something, leave a like. It'll give me a little more motivation to keep on doing these. All right. I need to think of something to say at the end. Stay safe, bro.